ئەم کاتتان باش گوڵە جوانەکانم جارێکیکە لە بابەتی ئینگلیزی بەیەگەشتینەوە. We have covered Unit 15, Lesson 1. Today we are going to study Lesson 2 of Unit 15. Read, listen and say. If you remember, Oliver fall down and some of his friends called emergency services, and the emergency services come to rescue him. They are on their way. Look, they have lifted him up. He is holding his ankle. How are you, Oliver? Now he lay down at home and they're asking about his feeling and about his health. How are you, Oliver? Were you scared? Were you scared? پرسیاری لێکەن چۆنیت ئۆلیڤەر؟ ئەگەر لە بیرتان ما بێەوەی کە بەر بوویەوە و تەلەفۆنیان کرد و هاتن نەجاتیاندا، ئەڵێ ئۆلیڤەر چۆنی؟ ئایا تۆ ترسایت؟ ئایا تۆ ترسایت؟ No, I wasn't. خۆی زۆر بە قارەمان پیشانەدا، ئەڵێ No, I wasn't. بەڵام پرسیاری دووەمی لێکە، ئەڵێ What? Really? چی؟ بەڕاستی؟ Well, a bit. In fact, I was terrified. ئەو هەقسەکە well, a bit. باشە کەمێک، یعنی کەمێک. In fact, لە ڕاستیدا I was terrified. یعنی زۆر ترساوم. پرسیارەکە چییە لێرە؟ If we want to ask about feeling, we are asking by this question, how are you? How are you? Because we want to know about your feeling. How are you? I'm good, I'm okay, I'm all right, okay? Were you scared? But when this question started with where, it means we are asking about past. The action has happened before. Were you scared? Were you scared? آیا تۆ ترسا بووی یا ترسای؟ Were you لە ڕابردوو ئەڵێ ترسایت؟ No, I wasn't. ئەها لێرەش ئەڵێ was. لەبەرەوە ئەڵێ نەترسام. نەخێر من نەترسام. پرسیارەکە لێرە لەبەرەوەی یووە، ئێمە وتمان بۆ یو وێر بەکارێنین، لێرەش لەبەرەوەی بۆ خودی خۆی قسەیەکە ئەڵێ No, I wasn't. کابوو when we have a singular subject I, we have to use was. Again, what? Really? Well, a bit. In fact, I was. Look, I was terrified. I was terrified. Next page, if you could open your books, page 85, we have listen, read and say, where were you? Where were you at 2:30? Where were you at 2:30? I was in the park. I was in the park. من لكيو بوم؟ In the park. In the park with you. Where were you? Persiareka, where were you? About place. Because we said that when we have a WH question, we have to answer it. When we have WH question word, which is where, it means that the question asks about a place. Here, because we have where, we have to have a place, in the park. Where were you at 2:30? At 2:30, كابول لساعات دونيوت ولا كيوبوي. I was in the park. من لا بارك بوم. I was in the park. لبري برسياركي برابردو كردوا. برسياركي بتشي كردوا برابردو عليه where were you? نالي where are you? عليه where were you? Look, where were you? ليرش عليه was. برسياركي بوير كردوا. برسياركي بوير كردوا where place. مش place man بيوتوا. Park. Where were you at 2:30? Because the question asks about place. So we give him a place, or we answer it with a place. The question starts in the form of past, we answer it in the form of past too. We cannot say, we cannot ask, where were you at 2:30? I am in the park. No, this is impossible because the question started with past. لبري پرسیارەکە لە ڕابردوو کرا بۆ ڕابردوو کردوێتی ئەبێ هەر وەکو ڕابردووش وەڵام بدەیت چکە وەڵێ چیت کرد لەکوێ بوویت لەوێ بووم ناڵێ لەوێم. In the park with you, لە پارک بووم لەگەڵ تۆ. Okay, where was he at 3:30? Was جارێکی تر singular, he. Where, place, we have to have a place. Where was he at 3:30? He was at home. He was happy. Where were they at 8:30? It was dinner. The food was great. It was dinner because it talks about one single meal of the day, which is dinner. So we have to use was. The food was great. خواردنەکە نایاب بوو. کابوو وەزمان هەیە بکەر تاکە، وێرمان هەیە بکەر کۆیە، وەزمان هەیە تاکە بکەر تاکە لەبەرەوەی هیە تاکە. تەماشا هەمووی وەز بەکارهاتووە. تەماشا لێرە لەبەرەوەی ئتە وەزمان بەکارهێناوە لەبەرەوەی لێرە وێرە theyمان هەیە. Okay, کابوو when we have was, we have to have a singular subject. When we have where, we have to have a plural subject. All about me. In your notebook, add times and days to the questions. Answer the questions. On your notebooks, write down and add times and days. Where were you at? We need time because we have at. We need time. We have at any time. Where were you at 3:00 in the morning? On لبري on man هەیە ڕۆژمان پێویستە Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Where were you at 4:00 in the morning on Friday? Where were you at 2:00 in the morning or in the evening? أتواني أما بقوري in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Okay, where were you at 2:00 in the evening on Sunday? Where was your brother, your sister, your mother, your friend at any time in the afternoon on any day that you want to write? I want you to write not just 2 questions. I want you to write 5 questions about yourself and answer them. Then we are going to look at it, inshallah, with your teacher. If you open your activity books, page 61, please. Page 61. Answer the questions. Answer the question. Where was he at 3:00? We have 3:00. Okay, he was in the bookshop. Okay, he was in the bookshop. Number 2, where was she at 4:00? Where was she at 4:00? Okay, first we have to find the time. 4:00. Okay, he where look, where was she at 4 o'clock پرسیارێک ئاڵێ کچەکە لە ساعت 4 لەکوێ بوو was where was she at 4 o'clock at 4 o'clock okay at 4 o'clock we have she, we write she, and was where? She was in the what do we call this place? Gift shop. In the gift shop. Number 3. Where were they at 5 o'clock? Where is 5 o'clock? Here. Here. We have bread, look. Bread. Where were they at 5 o'clock? They were at or in the bakery. Bakery, let's say in the bakery. Where was he at 6 o'clock? Where is 6 o'clock? Okay. Trolley, look. This is a sign for us. It's a supermarket, okay? Where was he at 6 o'clock? He was in the supermarket, okay? He was because he was inside it, he was in the supermarket. Write where questions. He, 4 o'clock, where was he at 4 o'clock? We have they, look, we have they here. Because we have he, look, has been written, but we have they. To start with, we say where they at 2:30. Okay, we have they. What do we write here? Was or where and why? We write where, very good, because we have they more than one. They 6 o'clock again. Where they at 6 o'clock. Where were they at 6 o'clock? They 2 o'clock again. Where were they at 2 o'clock? Kabu, agar yama persiar bikain, darbare shen. So if we want to ask about a place, we have to start with where question word. Agar yama bimane persiar bikain darbare shenek, abed bawshay persi where persiar bikain. Kabu, bo persiar kirden bo shen, we have to use where. For the place, if we want to ask about a place, we have to use question word where, or where question word. Here we have where you 3 o'clock, I home. The subject is you. So we say where gap you at 3 o'clock, I gap home. Okay, this is your homework. Fill in the gaps, write down a sentence, a question, and answer the question by using these words that has given to us. For our today's lesson, we are going to finish here or stop here until our next meeting. I wish you all the best. کاتێکی خۆش بۆ هەموو لای.